Hallo meine liebe Leute, it's Christy. I hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to make a video to shout out a Twitter account that I think is really important. They also now have a Facebook page. It's called A Well-Regulated Militia, and it tells the stories. It basically follows all of the news stories about shootings, accidental shootings, murders, all that kind of stuff that's happening in America. And the reason why I think it's important is because oftentimes we will see news coverage of mass shootings, but the numbers of the people who get injured or killed by guns, it just becomes a statistic. It's just, 20-some thousand people a year. The impact that this Twitter account and Facebook account has on me is that it reminds me every day of the low-level violence that happens. And there is this assumption that Americans, if you're an American citizen and a grown adult, somehow we should assume you're capable and responsible enough of owning a gun, and that you're entitled to own that gun by virtue of your citizenship. And that's just not the case. If you watch, or at least that's the impression I'm definitely getting from following this account, is that we shouldn't just assume Americans can be trusted with guns, because every single day people are getting shot either because of domestic violence issues or people being murdered, or so many accidental shootings. So many children are hurt, so many people are hurt from these stupid accidental shootings. And the gun owners are just not responsible. They probably don't have a criminal record. They probably pay their taxes mostly on time, but they don't have the capacity, they don't have the training, and they don't have the consequences that go along with really taking serious how you store your weapon and where you leave your weapon and all of those things that you need to do to have gun safety. So I wanted to just shout this account out. I would encourage you to subscribe to it. I would encourage you not only to follow it on Twitter and on Facebook, but also share it, and share it daily. Like, show other people in your life this steady drumbeat of death that Americans endure as a blood sacrifice to the Second Amendment. And I, for one, have been tired of this blood sacrifice for, I'm old enough to say this now, decades. I've been tired of this for decades, and hopefully we can get enough momentum continuing to grow in the United States to get some real gun reforms, so that children don't get access to guns to shoot each other, so that people don't accidentally shoot their friends, so that domestic violence situations don't turn deadly. Guns make all of these things worse. So yeah, go follow the account. Links will be in the description box below. And just to say, you guys, on a slightly less stressful note or depressing note, I'm standing here in Cologne outside of St. Andreas. This is a Romanesque church built, I think, around the 10th century or so. But here, inside the crypt, which I visited at the weekend, lies the mortal remains of Albertus Magnus, which, if you are kind of a philosophy geek, you might recognize as the name of the scholar who taught Thomas Aquinas. So it's a very beautiful Romanesque church, as you can see. Lots of Roman arches, rose window, very classic front facade of this church. So that was it. A little bit of architectural history and a little bit of depressing stuff. And then I guess all that's left to be said is go follow and subscribe to the Well-Regulated Militia Twitter account. And then I've been Christy, and you've been awesome. So have a great, wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you guys again very soon. Bye.